Hello everybody, welcome to the allotment. It's Friday and it's been raining most of the day. It is warm and very wet, but I'm going to be showing you an updated video on what I've been doing. There's a few things like this and a couple of things I've been working on since I did my last video. Also, I got a nice little bonus for the chickens, which you'll probably guess by now because you're already in the title. But yeah, I'll explain that in a moment. Right, let's go take a look. Okay. Oh, there you go. You might, in that top right corner there's a big slug. Right there. Now that's new, because I was here this morning. Now, what I've done is, this is new. This is another raised bed that I've made, I've only put 4 boards on this last side, so it doesn't go all the way to the top, like the others do, you see? Reason being is that what I did, I went across the road where the council was cutting the grass, scooped it all up with those Hulk hands that you saw in a review a couple of weeks back, scooped up a load of grass, put that in, let them go in there and eat up all the bugs, and today I put in a load of veg that I got from this, from the co-op when they get rid of all their old veg, you get a load of it for free. Cut it up, put that in there to attract the bugs, and that seems to be of interest in there. Also, I made a string, or got some string, threaded a cabbage. That I'm not certain what that's heart. I cut that down the center. It's there's a name for that. I can't remember what it is. That orange one. That, believe it or not, is a celery. That one there. It's been cut into slices, and that's another piece of the celery. I'm used to the stick celeries, but this was more like a turnip. It was like solid. It was like a rock solid cabbage. It was really, Anyway, you got a lettuce. That's a mango down there. They've been munching on that. They're not overly thrilled on this new washing line of goodness over here. But, maybe they'll get used to it. But they like this a lot. Now, because I'm going to be, when I get the free vegetables, I'm going to be throwing them in there. They'll eat what they want. And, of course, the excess will rot down and attract all the bugs, which is what they're looking for right now. There's the other one. They're, they do come quite close. I can actually get my fingers to them, I can actually touch the chickens now and again. But before they run off, they're starting to get used to me, And normally when I come in the cage, they start running because they know there's something good for them. Anyway, let's take a look at the chicken run. Oh, before I do that, this is a piece of tarpaulin, which I put over the top, which wasn't easy. Secured it with some bungee ropes. Yeah, because I'll tell you, the other day, it was scorching hot. It was crazy. So I thought I'd give them a bit more shade. And like today, it's been raining, so it'll give them a bit more protection from the rain. So that's all good. But yeah, it was blisteringly hot, so I thought, right, well, I don't want them passing out on me while just after I get them, so I better give them a bit of extra shade. A bit more than what's in here. Yeah, this tabletop here is a little bit wet. Looks like some rain's coming in from the side. I've, because the lino was too, because the person who was going to let me have it was taking a sweet time over it, so I had to progress without it, but I managed to get it eventually, so I'm going to cut a smaller piece, and it's going to go on top here, where this tray is there, so that'll keep that dry. The food underneath, I've managed to acquire some hooks. I had to go buy them, and that green wire hanging down, there you go, I got that out of the rubbish bin. I'll tell you, the rubbish heaps are a really good place to find some good stuff. Anyway, so I put some hooks up there, so I'm suspending the food and the water off the ground. I've put the bricks there just in case. I've seen them actually use the bricks to stand on to get to there, but they can reach both because I've adjusted the metal wire. They can reach them both, but they've got the option to stand on the bricks. So that's new. Oh, in the corner here, I found this in the rubbish bin as well. It's a broom handle, so I put that across, hoping that they'd use that as a perch. I haven't seen them use it, but you know, they'll take some time. Found an old log on the allotment. It's a bit rotten, which is good, so I put that in the corner. I've been hosing it down with some water from the watering can to keep it moist and hopefully, you know, induce rotting. Because when it rots, the bugs will get in there and start eating that. So chickens come along, scratch the wood apart when it gets rotten and soft. So there'll be free bugs in there. And yeah, like I say, there's not a lot of interest going on over here, but it's new. But yeah, they seem to love this over here. Anyway, let's take a look at what I've got here for the chickens. What we got in here, look at that, is 1 pint. Let me get lens cap out of the way. That's 1 pint of maggots. You can go for white, which is what these are. You can go for multicoloured ones. You can go for blue, green, and red. I don't know what, you know, people use them for fishing. Anyway, that's £3 for a pint. Anyone tell me how much a pint of lager is? Anybody? You know, there must be somebody out there who'll know. Lots of people will know. You know, £3 a pint for maggots. It's got to be up there with lager in price wise. Anyway, so I'm going to be dropping a few of these in that big box over there. Yeah, they do like the bugs. Yeah, this is a very expensive way of giving them a treat. This is, you know, £3 for a pint. But I've seen people on YouTube. They make their own maggots. They'll find some roadkill, put it in a bucket, suspend it up on the you know, 6 feet high or so, with a hole in it and some straw. And when the flies lay their eggs, they turn to maggots and they fall through the holes. Chickens get them, but I don't think they'll allow that here, which is a shame. Yeah, they don't seem. I mean, they're eating the worms, the maggots. Some of them are just wondering what they are, you know. Oh, yep, that one. That one there just ate one. I saw it. Okay. Still loads left. I'll just film for a few minutes without talking too much. Yeah, in hindsight, perhaps I should have gone for half a pint, but I don't know for next time. But yeah, it's a very expensive treat. Right. I mean, I'll just throw the lot in there because I can't store them, so I'm gonna have to throw them all in. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, all this fruit and veg will rot down, and it'll bring the worms and the beetles and everything else from underneath. They're a good source of protein and free food. You know, I get the vegetables for free because the co-op, when the stuff is like out of date or coming up out of date, they give it to some the meeting place next door. They hand it out. There's everything from bread, potatoes, fruit and veg, you know, all kinds of things. Rather than the co-op putting it in the bin, they give it to the citizens. I come along and I get a few things. You know, so, I mean, I'll eat some of the stuff. I mean, because it's like right close to expiry date, so I mean, I can't eat it that fast. So, and then the excess I'll put in here to rot down. Yeah, those carrots there I should have cut down a little bit more, but they're big chunky. Yeah, they like to scratch around because all the bugs will be underneath in the dark. So yeah, there you go. They kick it all out. Yeah, they're doing some good work on them maggots. So oh, yeah, I mean, if you have chickens at home and you have the facility, or if you know to make your own maggots, it's a very good way of feeding them on the cheap if you can make your own. There you go. Yeah, I'll just do another minute or so of this. And yeah, if you've made it this far, thanks very much for watching. And please, you know, if you want to help the channel or help the chickens to eat this sort of expensive gourmet maggots, please allow the adverts to play, or at least some of them. It all helps the channel. It means I can plow it back in to make better videos and more interesting videos. Yeah, there's a few little tiny tomatoes in there as well. They don't seem that interested in those. I've seen my old chickens used to eat the bigger tomatoes, but because these are fair, these are young. These are like a month old. Yeah, but a month and a bit. they're actually, because they're getting such a good diet here, they're actually experiencing foods that they never got before they came here. You know, they never got things like luxuries like maggots and you know, all this lettuce and banana and all that lot, or grass from the council, which is what all this stuff is from. You know, with it full of bugs. But they'll get used to it. You know, the different variety of fruit and veg, along with that mango over there. That's a bit of a luxury. It's expensive, but lucky I didn't have to buy it. Anyway. What I'm going to do, I'm going to rip up this paper bag. And then sprinkle it in here. It'll just be something else to rot into. It'll rot down. Little worms will eat that. Anyway. So there you have it. It's that's the latest update from the chicken coop, chicken ranch, if you like. If anybody's got any suggestions about if you have chickens, what do your chickens like to eat? What can I look out for? I mean, I've got the usual lettuce, cabbage, basically anything I can get my hands on, but it all depends on what they got, you know. If there's anything that yours particularly like, I've thrown in some bananas. I don't know whether I've seen actually chickens eat bananas before on YouTube videos, but even if they don't, the worms will eat it, and the chickens will eat the worms, you know. But yeah, share the information, whatever your chickens like, and yeah, they're definitely not going for those tomatoes. Anyway, they're full of seeds. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to put, if you want to see more videos, go to my playlist, and it's under allotment videos. You'll see a whole range of what I've been doing here. I'll also put the link in one of these corners for the allotment and a few other cookery videos, you know, it'll be great. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thank you everybody for watching, and thank you and goodbye.